What did your previous commander do that made soldiers actually want to re-enlist? Captain Briggs changed everything when he took over our company. And it started with something nobody expected. First day, he called formation at 0600. We figured it was the usual new commander speech about standards and discipline. Instead, he asked one question. How many of you are planning to re-enlist? Out of 80 soldiers, 3 hands went up. Briggs just nodded. Figured as much. This unit has a 20% retention rate, worst in the battalion. He dismissed us. No speech, no threats. Just let us go back to work. Next morning, same thing. Formation at 6. Anyone changing their mind about re-enlisting? Still 3 hands. He dismissed us again. This went on for a week. Same question every morning. Most commanders would have gotten angry. Briggs just kept asking and tracking the numbers on a whiteboard in his office. Then things started changing. Small things at first. He noticed our barracks AC had been broken for 2 months. Maintenance kept saying it was low priority. Briggs called the base commander personally. AC got fixed that afternoon. He saw our company vehicle failing inspection because of bad brakes. Motor pool said it'd be 6 weeks for parts. Briggs drove to the supply depot himself, came back with brake pads in 3 hours. Specialist Cody had been trying to get leave approved for his sister's wedding. Previous commander denied it 3 times, said we were short-staffed. Briggs approved it immediately. Family comes first. We'll figure out the manning. Every problem soldiers had been complaining about for months, Briggs fixed within days, not by threatening people or pulling rank. He just refused to accept excuses. The morning formation question continued. Anyone planning to re-enlist now? After 2 weeks, 5 hands went up, then 7, then 12. Private Wade asked him one morning, "Sir, why do you keep asking us that?" Briggs smiled. "Because I want to know what I'm doing wrong. If good soldiers don't want to stay, that's a leadership problem, not a soldier problem." He started a new policy. Every Friday afternoon, he'd sit in the day room with a coffee pot. Any soldier could walk in, no appointment, and tell him anything. Complaints, suggestions, personal problems, whatever. Most commanders say their door is always open. Briggs actually meant it. One Friday, Specialist Nolan came in frustrated. His wife was pregnant, due in 3 weeks. He was scheduled for a month-long training exercise that would make him miss the birth. Previous commander had told him tough luck, mission requirements. Nolan was planning to get out after his contract ended. Briggs listened, then picked up his phone, called the battalion commander right there in front of Nolan. "Sir, I need to pull Specialist Nolan for next month's rotation. His wife's having their first child." We could hear the battalion commander pushing back through the phone. Something about manning requirements and standards. Briggs didn't back down. "Sir, with respect, I've got 30 other soldiers who can fill that slot. Nolan only gets one chance to see his daughter born. I'm not taking that from him." Silence on the phone. Then, "Fine, but you're sending your best people to make up for it." Briggs hung up and looked at Nolan. "You're off the training roster. Be there when your daughter arrives." Nolan just stared at him. "Sir, that could hurt your career. Battalion commander's not happy. My career's not more important than your family. Go take care of your wife." Word spread fast. Briggs had gone to bat for a junior enlisted soldier and taken heat from a lieutenant colonel for it. Monday morning formation. Anyone planning to re-enlist? 20 hands went up. The breakthrough moment came during a surprise inspection. Inspector General team showed up unannounced, checking for equipment accountability and barrack standards. They found discrepancies, missing tools, outdated inventories, typical stuff that happens when you're undermanned and overworked. Started writing up violations that would reflect badly on Briggs's record. He didn't throw anyone under the bus, didn't blame the previous commander or make excuses, just said, "Those are my failures, I'll fix them." After the IG team left, Briggs gathered the company. We expected him to be furious, start smoking people for the bad inspection. Instead he said, "I failed you, didn't give you the resources and time to maintain standards properly. That's on me, not you. We're going to fix this together." Then he rolled up his sleeves and helped us inventory equipment personally. A captain. On his hands and knees in the storage room, counting tools alongside privates. Sergeant Dalton, who'd been planning to get out after 12 years, walked up to me that night. I've never seen an officer do that. Never. Next formation, Briggs asked his question. 40 hands went up. 6 months into his command, our retention rate hit 70%. Highest in the brigade. Battalion couldn't figure out how he turned things around so fast. It wasn't complicated. He just treated soldiers like human beings instead of equipment. My contract was ending last month. I'd been planning to get out, go to college, start a normal life. Walked into Briggs's Friday coffee session to tell him I wasn't re-enlisting. He listened, didn't try to talk me out of it, just said, "You'll do great things wherever you go. Thanks for your service." I left his office, sat in my car for 20 minutes thinking. Drove to the retention office and signed for another 4 years. The retention NCO asked why I changed my mind. Told him I'd never work for someone like Briggs again in the civilian world. Might as well stay where leadership actually matters. Briggs got promoted to major last week, transferred to battalion headquarters. Our new commander held first formation this morning, asked how many soldiers were planning to re-enlist. Almost every hand went up. The new commander looked confused. "I haven't done anything yet. Why are so many of you staying?" Specialist Wade spoke up. "Because Captain Briggs taught us what good leadership looks like, sir. Now we're hoping you learn from him too."